All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you are indeed tuning in, today we're going to be going over fat burning myths. Coach Greg Doucette put out. He's one of my absolute favorite coaches. I think his coaching is amazing. I almost say everything he says. I don't care if people think it's copying or whatever, because the more this information is out there, the more is going to help people. The more people are, it's actually going to make a difference instead of all that BS that is spewed all over, especially YouTube. So we're going to be going over these fat burning myths. I've skipped a couple towards the beginning that aren't as prevalent in my opinion, but these last, I believe it's 5 myths you will hear again and again and again. And if you do press into them too much, if you do press into these myths thinking that it's going to help you, you're going to spin your wheels. It'll help for a while for a different reason than what you think. You're not truly losing fat. You're going to be spinning your wheels and it's going to be frustrating. You're going to end up quitting. So I want to go over these because I really think it is going to help you. So let's go ahead and dive straight into the video. I'm going to be sharing my screen a little bit differently today because I'm hoping that I can kind of leave the video up the whole time a little bit. We'll see how it works. So I'm going to be switching between these two views. And let's go ahead and dive right on into, we're starting off tip 3, but for me, reviewing is going to be tip 1. So let's go for it.
Number 3, HIIT cardio. It is not burning more calories or fat than regular cardio. It is not. You will burn more calories and fat doing moderately intense cardio than doing HIIT cardio. Sorry, 30-second sprints followed by a minute of walking and back and forth, that sort of thing. It is not going to burn more calories than doing cardio at a moderate pace. You want to hear that 10 minutes of HIIT cardio is going to burn more fat than going for a walk for half an hour? It is not. There is no shortcut. You need to put in the work. 150 minutes of moderately intense cardio a week is what you need to do for your health. There are no shortcuts. Can you do HIIT cardio? Sure, of course you can. Just don't think it's a secret or holy grail to fat loss. Number 4.
Okay, so that is the first awesome tip, which is going to be HIIT cardio versus steady state cardio. Which is best for weight loss? And by far, steady state cardio is going to be the best for fat loss and weight loss, whichever one. You're usually, when you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to lose fat. So steady state cardio is going to be the best for fat loss. And that is because you can keep it up. You can keep going. You can work at a moderate to maybe a little bit higher intensity for an extended period of time. As he said in the video, you can do 150 minutes of that a week. HIIT cardio, awesome for like an athlete, for fitness, for, getting stronger. I mean, even sometimes like sprints and stuff, building muscle in the hamstrings. But in terms of weight loss, HIIT cardio is not very sustainable. People tend to dread their next workout because it is so difficult. And doing something hard, and you're not even going all out. Usually we're not going all out. I've done tests in college learning to be, exercise science major, that we went all out. Rarely do we go all out. But even if you are going all out, you're only going for 30 seconds, maybe a minute. If you're truly going all out, it's hard to sustain that for a minute. And then we're walking for 1, 2, 3 minutes. We're resting. And it's less than if we just would have been at a moderate pace the whole time. So a combination of you end up burning more calories in the workout overall at moderate intensity, plus you don't dread your workouts and you can pay attention to a TV show, to a podcast, whatever. Plus, it's actually sustainable and you can keep going back day in, day out and doing the same thing, putting it around your workouts. It won't cost you the ability to weight lift or resistance train with body weight because you're not absolutely exhausted. You're not emptying the bucket every single day. This combination of factors is what makes HIIT cardio not as good as steady state cardio for fat loss. Now, don't get me wrong. It works. Minute by minute, it does burn more calories. In 1 minute of HIIT cardio, you burn more calories than 1 minute of steady state cardio. So don't get it twisted. I'm not saying steady state cardio burns more calories per second or per minute, but I have seen so many people have more success when they lower the intensity and allow themselves a bit of freedom. They don't dread it. They stick with it. They can do it longer. They can do it more often. And steady state cardio, literally going for a walk, make it a little more intense, walk with some speed, walk on an inclined treadmill with no handrails. But going for a walk is going to burn more overall calories and get you closer to your goal than a bunch of HIIT cardio. Think about it. The last time that you started a HIIT program, maybe it was that P90X or something. That's kind of a HIIT cardio style, even though they're doing a little bit more weightlifting. That Sean guy, the Beachbody guy, any of those, or just hill sprints or really high incline treadmill and then really low for a while. Anytime you've done that, have you stuck with it? If you have, and you can do that forever, then go for it. But as he said in the video there, just don't think it's the holy grail that you can burn. And that's the real myth that really kind of gets under my skin, is people will say things. They're all over YouTube. 4-minute HIIT fat burning workout to do every morning to lose weight. You will not lose weight in 4 minutes. And they never say anywhere in the video. They might be implying it. They might think it. I don't know. But they never say anywhere in those 4-minute fat burning workout videos that, oh, you should also do other stuff. They imply that in 4 minutes you can lose weight because of this post-exercise oxygen consumption, EPOC, excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. They act like in 4 minutes, you're just going to, that's all you have to do. 4 minutes every single day. Just do that. 10 minutes every single day. Just do that. Has that been successful for you? I highly doubt it, because you're not burning as many calories as you think in those 4 to 10 minutes. So moderate intensity tends to help you burn more calories, and that's what's really important. But I want to get away from this myth of do 5 minutes of intense cardio every morning and you're going to be good. That is not true. Those guys that are putting out, those women that are putting out those videos, and mostly it's men that I find that say that are putting out those videos, they work out for a living. They're literally YouTubers that work out multiple times a day, for their videos and their own personal workout. And they're constantly in the kitchen doing all the right things in the kitchen. Those are the things that are leading to the results. I'm not saying they're not working hard. They are, but they're telling you that you don't have to work hard. And think about it. If you're a YouTuber and you want more views and you want more subscribers, what are you going to put out there? Hey guys, put in the work, walk every single day, 150 minutes of cardio a week. I mean, those titles aren't going to get clicks, not nearly as many. I don't care if it costs me views or not. I'm going to tell you the truth. What gets clicks is a 4-minute HIIT cardio workout. Hey, this is easy. Ooh, I can do that in 4 minutes. Yeah. 10 minutes a day. I could do that. And then I can lose weight and never have to worry about this again. Never have to feel this way again. That is not the truth, but it gets clicks. And so it's repeated and repeated and repeated and repeated. And we start to believe it. So steady state over HIIT. Let's get into the next point.
4, keto diets. Carbs are not the enemy. Stop being a carbophobe. Not eating carbs does not help you to lose weight. Eating in a calorie deficit helps you to lose weight. Just because you avoid carbs and eat a high-fat diet, relying on ketones for energy, does not mean you're going to burn more fat. Not going to happen. The diet you should follow is the diet you can follow and stick to for the rest of your life. Number 5.
Okay, good one. Good one. Sensitive topic. A lot of times people will usually give me pushback on this. Does the keto diet actually work? And the answer is no, or rarely does it work. If you've been on keto and you've lost 70 pounds and you can honestly say to yourself, I can do this forever. And it doesn't have to be 70 pounds. I just picked that. But if you've lost significant weight, or if you lost 15 pounds, if you've lost 100 pounds on keto, and you can say, I can honestly do this forever, then go for it. Do it forever. But if you're struggling and deep down you're like, I don't really like this, or I've tried it before and fell off, there's a reason. And that is because it's usually not sustainable. You can't do that forever. How are you going to go to birthdays or the Super Bowl and not eat carbs? A Super Bowl party. Good luck getting in the Super Bowl. But how are you going to do that and not eat carbs? And even if you allow yourself to eat carbs every once in a while, a lot of what you lost at first on keto is water. So you're just going to gain a lot of weight back, and then you're going to lose it again. It's going to be this yo-yo. And even though you might not gain as much as you lost, it can be kind of defeating. There's a reason people don't stick with this forever and ever and ever. It is not a sustainable diet, and sustainability is the most important part to a diet. All diets work. They really do. I mean, maybe that's an aggressive statement saying all, but I'm sure you know a vegetarian that looks great. I'm sure you know a person who loves to eat meat that may or may not be keto that looks great. I'm sure you probably have seen people on YouTube who at least claim to be keto and they look great. People who, like Coach Greg and myself, who just eat low calorie dense foods, who just control our calories and try to eat more food for less calories. And at least Coach Greg looks great, and people can find success with that. So they really all work. It's what can you stick to? Vegetarians, a lot of vegetarians and vegans, they can do that their whole life because that's how they want to eat, and they take pride in that, enjoying that, and they learn recipes and all that. That's great. Keto, I find I don't know anyone that's stuck with it. I mean, you can find them, sure, but it is rare. Are you that rare exception? You might be. Go for it if you are. I want you to lose weight. I want you to find success. I want you to be healthy. And I don't think keto is necessarily unhealthy. Eating all that meat and cheese and high fat, that's fine. I mean, our body, it's been shown that our body can adjust and kind of use whatever we're taking in for calories and to burn energy. But I highly encourage you, if you've tried it before and fell off, don't try it again. There's a reason you fell off. It was too much sacrifice for you to sustain. Got to stay on your diet. That is the only way to long-term success. And so what I believe in is low calorie dense foods, not the keto diet to lose weight. So let's go into the next point from Coach Greg here.
Empty stomach cardio. It's not helping you to burn more fat. You might burn more fat during that session, but guess what? You're then going to burn less fat after. The person who eats before doing empty stomach cardio might not burn his fat right away, but they'll burn more fat after. What matters is if you're in a calorie deficit at the end of the day. So forget thinking you need to do empty stomach cardio to burn extra fat. Sure, if you like doing it, keep doing it, but don't think it's helping to burn more fat.
Okay, so another kind of sensitive topic that people give me a little bit of lashback on. I'm trying to put just myself on screen. Does empty stomach cardio, fasted cardio, does that help you lose weight? The fact that you're doing cardio is a good thing. And if there's any good out of that, that is what it is. It is that you are doing cardio and you're burning calories. But it doesn't matter if it is before or after you eat. It is all about the calories. Calories in versus calories out. If you are able to burn more calories than you take in. If you love fasted cardio, if there's something about it for you, if it decreases your hunger throughout the day and you're being honest with yourself, then go for it. But the reason you're doing it is because the reason that's working for you is because you're enjoying it. Know that it's not working because there's something magical about it. Whenever you start to understand that and you know there's nothing magical about fasted cardio, then you'll lighten up and give yourself the freedom to sometimes or all the time eat breakfast. If you're a breakfast eater, eat breakfast. That way you can have the energy to have an awesome workout. Try both out. See what works for you. But there's nothing special about fasted cardio. If you enjoy it, it saves you time in the morning, whatever, and you can honestly do that forever, go for it. It'll work for you. But if you want to eat or you're finding that your workouts are really lagging behind or you get lightheaded during your workouts, it is not about the fasted cardio. A lot of times fasted cardio people will say things like, oh, well, you're burning more fat. Well, yeah, because your workout's at less intensity and you're literally using fat as energy in that workout. But you're going to be burning more carbs later. You're going to be burning less fat for energy later. If you burn your carbs in the workout because it's more intense and you've had something to eat, and so your body is actually using carbohydrates as energy, later you're going to burn more fat throughout the rest of your day. It levels out. It just doesn't matter. Don't beat yourself up either way. But if you love fasted cardio, that's not a bad thing. Just know that's not the reason you're succeeding. That way you can stick to the reason that you are succeeding, which is that the calories you're burning are higher than the calories that you are taking in. If you know what's causing your success, that will help you stick with it. It is not fasted cardio that is the holy grail of fat loss. If it was, it would be pretty easy for all of us to lose weight because it's relatively easy to wake up, not eat, and go for a short 30-minute light intensity walk. That's not difficult at all. A lot of us would be doing that. So the fact that we haven't figured it out yet means that there is no shortcut. It isn't just how you eat and when you eat and things like that that are causing your weight loss. It is calories in, calories out. And that part is hard and that is tricky. And that's what this whole channel, my channel, and a lot of Coach Greg's is dedicated to teaching you how to do that. So watch more of my videos for information on that. But It's not fasted cardio that is causing your gains. Let's go ahead and get into the next point.
Number 6, not eating at night. Listen, people, there is no magic fat storing that occurs when it gets dark outside. Daylight, sunlight, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
What matters is you're in a deficit. If you want to eat before bed, go for it. And besides, if you eat protein before bed, that gives you an extra opportunity for muscle protein synthesis to occur. Those of you skipping that meal before bed, think again. Have some protein before you sleep so you can build muscle while you sleep. Number 7.
Okay, that is a good one because I get a lot of comments and, from my clients about, oh, well, I eat before bed. It's not that big of a deal. As long as it's not a big deal at all. As long as your calories you're burning more calories than you're taking in, you are going to lose fat. It's not that big of a deal that you're eating right before bed. In fact, as Coach Greg was saying right there, it will increase your ability to build muscle protein synthesis. The more often you eat, the more chances you have, up to a certain point, like 4 or 5 at most, the more chances you have to build muscle and keep muscle. And the more you can keep and build muscle, the higher your natural daily metabolism, the more calories you can take in. And that is a good thing, because if you don't take in those calories, you're just going to lose weight faster. Or you can eat more calories, suffer less because you're eating more and you're happier on your diet. And so you'll stick with it. And that will lead to your progress. So eating before bed isn't a big deal. Don't stress yourself out about it. I want you to focus on calories in, calories out. In fact, if you can eat right before bed because you're about to go, 6 to 8 hours, 10 hours, maybe, I don't know, however long you sleep, but you're about to go 8 hours without food, try to get some protein, increase muscle protein synthesis. And then right when you wake up, get a meal with some protein. So muscle protein synthesis. That way you keep and build as much muscle as possible, which is going to help you lose weight. So that is the focus. Don't worry about the timing of your food. Don't stress out about that. If it does make a difference, which I'm not saying it does, I am not admitting that at all. I don't think it does, but let's say it does. What is it, 1%? I would rather you focus on the thing that gets you 90, 95% of the way there, which is your exercise and consistent, sustainable diet. Do those two things, get 95% of the way there, and then start playing around with the 1% things like eating right after a workout or not eating before bed. Feel free to go do those things, but you'll see that you're going to make it by not worrying about those other factors, leaving yourself plenty of mental energy to apply to the things that do matter, and that is your fitness and sticking to your diet. So let's hop into the next point here as well. So far, these have been amazing. I hope that you are getting value out of this. And it's really just crashing down some of these myths that tend to be spewed all over YouTube. So let's hop into the next one.
7, detox diets or juice cleansers. They don't work. Half the time they're full of sugar, and what matters is if you're in a deficit. They might flush out some water, but as soon as you go back to eating normally again, you're regaining the weight. You haven't burned any fat. It's a waste of money. Number 8.
Okay, so this one's a short one. I don't even know if I'll make a video from this after. These detox diets. I wanted to keep this one in here. I didn't want to cut this one out because it is, again, kind of a sensitive topic. Do detox diets and cleanses help you lose weight? The answer is yes, most definitely. Weight, for sure. I mean, I'm sure you've seen it. I've heard of this diet before. I've never even seen it myself. It's like drops of like vitamins and stuff, maybe some sugars, I don't know, into some water. And that's the diet, is they drink these drops. They put drops in water and they drink. It's like this cleanse. Maybe you've heard of like a lemon water cleanse. You're losing muscle glycogen. You're losing water weight. These cleanses, that's all they do. They remove some water weight, and they remove a lot. I'm sure you've heard of it. You might have tried it out yourself. And you lost 30 pounds. That's the most you've ever lost. Congratulations. And now what? Have you gained 35 back? What was the point? A waste of money. Usually they're too expensive. I mean, they're crazy expensive for you. You're not even getting anything. You're getting drops. You're getting lemon. I mean, it's a waste of money, a waste of time, and it really starts to create this unhealthy obsession with dieting and yo-yoing up. You lose 30 pounds, gain 35, lose 45 pounds, gain 40. It's not helpful to your goals at all. If you have found anyone, one person who has lost 30, 40, 50 pounds on some detox and kept it off, let them know about this video. I would love to talk to them. I would love to interview them. I've never heard of a single person. Let them know about this video. They'll leave a comment. We'll get together. I'll get on Zoom. I'll get on a live call with them and figure out, how did you keep that off? Because I've never heard of anyone who's kept it off. Not a single person. Detox diets do not work. I'm probably going to leave Coach Greg's section in this video. Usually I cut that out whenever I make the actual video from it to help back me up here. Because a lot of people get kind of passionate about this. Because yes, they do work. They help you lose weight, but it's not permanent. It's water weight. As soon as you start eating, it's going to come back. So don't worry. I don't even know if it would be healthy. What is it detoxing you from? I'm more concerned about your weight. So if it gets out some chemicals from your body, okay, great. Maybe you can do a detox later. How about for now, instead of yo-yoing and messing with us mentally, how about we just lose the weight first? You're going to be a lot healthier. A person who has never detoxed, who is not 100 pounds overweight, is going to be much healthier than a person who has detoxed, yo-yo dieted, and is still 100, 150 pounds overweight. Let's tackle the thing that's going to impact your weight the most, or impact your health the most, which is your fat loss. Let's get back into the next point.
Leg day or any bodybuilding workout in particular. You think you're burning more calories. Oh, it's leg day. I need freaking Wendy's. And leg day, I burn so many calories. It's leg day. You burn more calories going for a walk than you do on leg day. You're thinking, no, it's not possible. I squat all this weight. I'm lifting so heavy. You burn more calories going for a walk than you do during leg day. So the next time you think you need extra calories, a cheat meal because it's leg day, because, oh my goodness, I'm going to burn off so many calories. It's leg day. You're not. It's a myth. It's a huge myth. Cardio will always burn more calories than a bro split bodybuilding workout will ever do. Number 9.
Okay. This point is good in general, and he used leg day as an example. And because I have heard that a lot as well, you're lifting big. It's a really hard workout. People tend to eat like fast food or junk food on that day because they're just going to use up the calories anyway. That is not true. Weightlifting is not for burning fat. It is not for burning calories. You don't burn many calories weightlifting. I mean, it has an awesome purpose. Keeps your muscle, which is your metabolism. You are going to end up burning more calories from having more muscle, but that's what weightlifting is for, is having more muscle, keeping your muscle, especially whenever you're trying to lose weight. It is very important to keep that muscle. So lifting does not work for weight loss. If all you're doing is lifting, you can be as long as you're in a deficit, you're still going to lose weight, but cardio is immensely going to help. And let's say you're lifting and that's all you're doing and you're still losing weight. If you added cardio, one, you would be increasing your heart health and your life expectancy. And that's awesome. But if that's not enough for you, you're also now either going to lose weight faster, which I don't recommend, but you can if you're not losing weight very fast with just weightlifting or just resistance training with your body weight. But now you can eat more. Tell me a person isn't more likely to stick to their diet when they can eat more. Of course they are. If you're eating 1,500 calories a day right now as a female or 2,000 a day as a male, and you're losing weight and you're not doing any cardio, or you're doing one day of cardio, doing light cardio, add more cardio to that, and now you can eat 1,700 a day, maybe 1,800 a day. And as a male, 2,300 a day. With an extra 300 calories, that's a full snack meal. That's eating something right before bed when you have the munchies, or when you're watching Netflix and you have the munchies. Now you can eat it for free and you're still going to progress. You're not going to be miserable. That is so key. That's why cardio is so helpful. So weights versus cardio. Cardio is king by far for losing weight. Now, weight training or resistance training with body weight, any type of resistance training, is very important for your weight loss. Don't get me wrong. That's to keep your muscles, to keep your metabolism, to keep you burning calories all day long. That is so good for you. You don't want to cut that out. You want to do both. And that kind of goes back to one of my earlier points, or maybe Coach Greg said it and I said it as well. I don't remember. But there is no shortcuts to this. That really is how it has to be. I mean, we have to build up, not at first, if you're just starting, but we have to build up the ability to work out 5-6 days a week. You know, a lot of my clients will be like, oh, I want to work out 2 days a week and lose weight. And we can do that at first. But as your fitness improves, you should get to a point where, because your fitness is improving, now we're working out more often, not just to lose weight, but also for your health, also for your enjoyment, as a way of life, as a lifestyle. Whenever you get to the point of working out almost every day, I mean, I work out every day. It doesn't have to be intense. On my rest day, I just do a walk, you know, an incline walk. But once you get to the point of working out every day, it's a lifestyle. That's what's going to lead to your overall health and your weight loss. But when you've lost the weight, then what? You want to be healthy. You want to live longer. You want to forever be able to go to the zoo and take your grandkids to the zoo and do these things in life that a lot of people find tiring. You want to shop at normal clothing stores. You want to do these things forever. You want to make this a lifestyle, not just something, lose weight and then stop because you hated exercise. You want to get to the point where you like and love exercise, and that will happen whenever you see all the benefits from it. I mean, you don't maybe necessarily love your job, but you go back every single day because you see the benefits, right? You see that, oh, I get paid and I can do things with it. So, you know, that's kind of a bad example because most people don't actually like their job at all. But once you see how beneficial it is, and once you start learning some hacks, if you will, like listening to podcasts or watching a movie or whatever during your cardio, you will start, it will grow on you. I promise you will build up an affection for exercise and fitness. So, weights, cardio. Cardio is king for weight loss. Weights is king for longevity in terms of your weight loss over the long term and not slowing down your metabolism, eating away at the most metabolic tissue in your body. Do both. There's no shortcuts. It is the best way to do it, but you can start slow and build. Don't have to put all that on yourself right away. And having a coach, I'm a coach, hit me up, it's in the description. Having a coach really helps you stick with that and get a plan to build you up and then to enjoy it and have some accountability. All right. So let's hop into the last point here. I think it's the last point. We'll see.
9, intermittent fasting. It's just another fad diet.
Trigger warning.
You can't eat anything you want just because you eat in a certain window. At the end of the day, regardless if you ate all your calories during an 8-hour window, a 4-hour window, a 1-hour window, a 1-minute window, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
What matters is how many calories did you consume during that day. You're better off to spread out your meals to 4 or 5 times a day with protein. That way you can maximize muscle protein synthesis and allow yourself to have the most muscle possible, which will help you to have a faster metabolism. And no.
Okay, so second to last point, we'll see what that last one is. But intermittent fasting. Does intermittent fasting help with weight loss? And like most things, yes, and mostly no. If you love intermittent fasting and you love eating that window and you can stick to your calories and you're not starving by the time you get there and you end up overeating, if you can do that forever, then that could be a great way of you reaching your goals. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but the reason it works is because the calories you're taking in are less than what you're burning. Once again, it is the same story. Now I'm going to keep on telling you the truth. Calories in, calories out. If intermittent fasting helps you with that equation, you're good to go. If you're miserable, you hate it, or deep down you just resent it, you hate waking up because you know you can't eat for the next 12 hours, that is not the diet for you. It is not sustainable. If it is not sustainable, then you cannot stick to it, which is what sustainable is. And whenever you go back to your old way of eating, you're going to fall off and you're going to gain all that weight back. Now, I do know people who have a lot of success on intermittent fasting. It is a relatively lower threshold diet because you can eat. It's not restrictive in what you eat. It's more restrictive in the time. But a lot of people take it too far and they eat anything they want. And I'm all about eating anything you want. I'm all about taking ice cream, but I make it healthier and less calories. I'm all about taking pizza and making it healthier and less calories. I'm all about taking lasagna and making it healthier and less calories. That's what Coach Gray's cookbook is all about, is low calorie dense foods. I get to eat these things and enjoy them, but they're less calories. That way I'm full. But on intermittent fasting, when you have a 4-hour eating window and people literally eat anything, high fat cheeses, desserts, whatever, they're taking in way more calories than they usually think in that small amount of window because they're so hungry, and the things they're eating are so calorie dense that they're not full. They're not physically full because it doesn't take up much space, but they're getting way too many calories. Intermittent fasting in general is not a good idea for weight loss, but it might be for you. If you're all triggered from this and you're like, I love this, then hey, that's fine. That's fine. If it works for you, it works for you. But ask yourself, honestly, is it working? Have you tried it and fell off and now you're back on it? Because that's a sign that it is not for you. If you don't try it, love it, stick with it forever, then it's not for you. Because if this is a match, if intermittent fasting is going to help you lose weight, you're going to try it, stick to it, love it, and never want to change ever again. And boom, we found something that works for you, and that's fine. I have clients who intermittent fast just because they don't like breakfast. They don't even realize they do realize, but they don't think of it as intermittent fasting. They just don't eat till 12 and they stop eating at 7. They have a 7-hour eating window, an 8-hour eating window, whatever it ends up being. They probably stop eating at 6. So they have a 6-hour eating window. They don't even realize it's happening. And I have 2 clients that find a great deal of success on that because they just hate breakfast. I wish they would eat it because I wish they would eat breakfast. It does increase your chance for muscle protein synthesis, which means you're going to keep more muscle and keep your metabolism higher just for the rest of your life. But the trade-off is worth it if you lose weight, if you can keep your calories down. But if you have ever tried it and stopped and you're back on, or you're deep down dreading it, it is not the diet for you. It's not going to help you long-term. So, a lot of people don't like that one either. There's a lot of triggering myths here, but let's get into this last point. I forgot there was one more.
Number 10, raspberry ketones, or pretty much anything Dr. Oz is spewing on his show, which is promoting fat loss. Oh, it's the magic pill. This is the new one. This is it. If it's Dr. Oz telling you, then take it with 5 grains of salt. We've seen what he's done in the past. Don't fall for the lies. There is no magic pill or magic herb that is going to get you the shredded physique that you want.
Okay, so another
what really
thing
matters is that you're in a calorie.
Get rid of this here. That last point is I'm hiding. There we go. Okay, so Dr. Oz. I think I'm going to title the video and post after I make these into videos. Don't follow Dr. Oz if you want to lose weight. Something like that. Anything that guy says when it comes to weight loss is always some type of fix. It's never about calories. I mean, I don't know. I haven't watched everything. But most things are some type of pill, some type of berry, some type of extract they found that helps with weight loss. And I'm not saying these things don't help. 0.05%, 0.005%. Maybe it boosts your metabolism a little bit. It doesn't matter. It's calories in, calories out. If you can't stick to your diet, if you can't exercise, if you can't burn those calories, you're not going to lose weight. And Dr. Oz spews a bunch of BS when it comes to weight loss. Maybe his other stuff's good. I don't know. But when it comes to weight loss, it is sensationalism. It is fun to think, oh, here's something. We found it. We found the thing. This is a good thing. We never have to exercise and diet again. That's all it is, sensationalism. And think of it from their perspective. They tell you that they found some berry that they put in a pill, and it's amazing. He's getting a cut of every single one of those sales, and a lot of sales are being made really fast. And, that kind of faded off, so next month we're going to do a different one. And they just keep on getting the sales, right? Follow the money. It is not the truth. It is something that makes them a lot of money. And I'm not saying they're bad people. I don't want to judge their morality, but I would never tell you for the sake of selling you things. In fact, my business model in the future, I plan on things being very much free, a lot of things being free. I don't even plan on selling any products. I train people, but outside of that, if I give you a workout, I want it to be free. If I give you a cookbook, I want it to be free. I want to crowdsource and have free products. I will never put something in a pill and call it a miracle and sell it to you and then do it again and just rehash that. So I'm not trying to judge the morality, but I personally would never do that because it is not going to help you. The only thing I want to do here is help you lose weight. If it helped, guys, I would be I would be selling it myself or pushing it. I talk about Coach Greg's cookbook. I don't get paid to sell that cookbook. I don't get a cut of the commission. I tell you because I truly care about you and I want you to be helped. I want you to lose weight. Nothing about what Dr. Oz says is going to help you lose weight. Just stop watching him. If you see the YouTube video, click those little 3 bell things in the corner, those little 3 dots in the corner, and say not interested. Stop seeing stuff from Dr. Oz. It is useless garbage. That guy spews absolute garbage. Don't listen to him. That's it. I'm just going to end it here because that guy, his advice sucks. Sucks. Just ignore it. So those are the myths. That is it. I hope it was helpful and maybe a little triggering for you. Hope you can sit with that a little bit and kind of decide if some of these are something that has tripped you up in the past. But now you know. And now that you know, you're going to be better for it. I'm sorry if it was a little painful, but now you know to avoid these stupid myths that aren't going to lead you to losing weight. What does lead to ultimate weight loss? So let's wrap this up with, you have all these myths. So what is the truth? Low calorie dense foods that allow you to eat more for less calories, exercise with cardio that allows you to burn more calories and keep your muscle. Combination of these things, eating less low calorie dense foods, exercising more, burning more calories and keeping muscle, that combination right there. You could do that forever. You're not going to be suffering. You learn to enjoy exercise. You learn to, you're going to be living longer. Permanent, slow, not suffering. That's how you win. And I'm going to be here to tell you the truth. I don't care if it costs me viewers. I don't care if it costs me subscribers. I don't care if I never get super big because I'm not telling you guys some garbage. I'm here to help you. I want a tribe of people that I can help, a close-knit tribe of people that I can truly make a difference for. That is my God-given calling. Whenever I stand in front of God, I want to be told, well done, my good and faithful servant. I wanted to use you to glorify my name and my kingdom through weight loss, and you accomplished your goal. So if you guys need anything, leave them in the comments. Any questions, you guys can look at my videos. I respond pretty in detail to every comment, every question. Sometimes I do YouTube videos on the questions if I get enough of them. So leave your questions in the comment section and I will get back to you. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next one.